Is recording?
Is it recording?
Is this the first episode of us
Are you sure
recording?
It's recording?
It's recording.
Don't think too hard.
I
This is
think
the
it's
second
recording.
episode.
Is that what it's called?
What?
Yeah. Okay. I forgot for a second.
Remember that we don't talk over everyone.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Who's talking
Don't talk over everybody? What?
We take turns speaking, so it's not like the last time.
You mean
us
like
four.
one
Roll
more
dice. We're rolling dice. We're gonna
Plus
roll.
minus one person talks all times.
So that means two
What if I
people, right? Or no one talks. So two people talk at once, or no one talks at all. That's what.
But the two people talking have to be in perfect synchronization.
Okay.
And
So
they
You
have
have
be
to say
saying
the
the same
exact same
thing.
thing.
There it is. There it is. We figured it out.
Anyways, welcome back to episode 2.
I think Machi hates it when we do that.
I do, because like when
He
we
just wants to get right into it.
He's so irritated.
well, yeah, I have this whole intro plan. I have it like in my lungs, just ready to come out, and then you guys are talking about.
Now you can let it out.
I apologize.
That's okay.
Sincerely.
I'll forgive all 3 of you.
I'm so tired.
I'm thankful for that.
Just thought I'd say it.
Wake up.
He's trying to do his intro.
You're right. My bad. I'm awake now.
Shh.
You can go.
Welcome back to episode 2 of our brand new podcast, Don't Think Too Hard. This time we have the entire cast.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
The entire cast. Is it called the cast?
Crew.
Whatever you want. Crew. Cast.
Crew.
cast.
Pod
Yeah.
crew.
We have the entire.
Pod crew.
Click. Squad.
Well, you
Okay.
can say the entire podcast.
Group.
We have everyone who's supposed to be on this podcast today.
The squad.
We have Johnny, Patrick, Andre, and myself, Matt Jimmy Hallett. Welcome back, everybody.
I'm glad you didn't use my I'm glad you didn't use my last name, though. Thank you for that.
Why?
Because you always do it and
Yeah.
it bothers me.
People are going to find out who we are.
You're gonna
On
On
find
yellow
out where I live.
pages.
You know, that's like saying, hey, I'm a good soccer player, but I don't want the scouts to find out where I live.
Yeah, why do you think
I've been getting
Ronaldinho's
prank
name
calls.
is Ronaldinho, bro? He didn't use his real name because he knew.
No, that's because he's a Gallus and he just breathes every. So he doesn't think about the goal. Yo, are we done the introduction?
Yeah.
Okay.
You get.
You don't want to do like an intro? You don't want to say, you want to know how I'm doing this weekend? You
I don't care
know?
about that. Yo, I found something crazy just now. Like yesterday, I was thinking about it. I was like, yo, are we speaking English wrong?
What do you mean?
Like, you know, like an Englishman has the accent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking about it, like, have you ever heard a Danish person speak English? And they
Yeah.
sound Canadian. But it's a Danish person, so they're not English. They're just speaking a second language. And we sound more similar to like Norwegians and Swedish when they speak English. We don't sound like Englishmen when they speak English. So what if English with the accent is how you're supposed to speak it, but we speak like the Vikings that came over to like Vinland and Newfoundland, and then they just like assimilated to speaking English.
Bro, that was so much to process.
I mean, he's not wrong. What I
get
was
what he's saying.
because I think the English accent is
Yeah.
part of the language.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You know.
Like the Spanish accent, if you speak Spanish,
Yeah.
they'll know that you're speaking foreign because you don't have the accent.
Yeah.
So like English accents, they'll know that you're not English
Yeah.
because you don't have the accent.
The accent is part of the language.
Yeah.
Just like saying
All right, but
in Polish
to
and
Englishmen, we have an accent.
Yeah, but
What if they think the same thing? What if we
Technically-
have the proper English and they don't?
No, because
Right?
they're Englishmen.
But
so
they're
that's
English.
their
They're
language. That's their language.
that's like
We're
saying
just speaking their language.
yeah, that's like saying in Spain. No, you guys don't speak Spanish properly.
Yeah, Colombians
No.
speak Spanish. You guys speak weird ass Spanish.
No, that wasn't my point. My point is they see us with an accent. What if their thought process is the same?
It's not.
All right, that's it.
How is it that a country that developed the language thinks, hey, you guys think the language that we invented, that we create, you think
Should
we're
be
speaking it
spoken?
wrong?
And it took me on a trip because I was like, I remember I used to like roast Englishmen. I'd be like, yo, you guys don't even speak your own language properly. And then I thought about it. It's like, yo, what are we supposed to say schedule instead of schedule? Or aluminium. Like, what if that's the proper way to say it?
Because
Well,
you know why?
because
though?
Leicester. That's
Yeah.
why.
Because you know why though, right? It's because the English language, it doesn't contain any accents. If you look at any other language, they all have accents. Like in Polish, for example, we have on and on, which is like, that's why when I speak Polish, I don't have an accent, quote unquote. I don't have an accent because the language has accents built into their speech.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? However, in English, we don't have that. So that's where that accent comes from.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
Yeah. So where do we get our English from then?
It's
like
from like
broken.
the Dutch and the Danish. Like if you listen to Dutch and Danish people speak English, it sounds like how we speak English.
So they're the ones who taught us English.
Maybe no,
I'm
just saying
but like-
we talk more similar to them how they speak English than how Englishmen speak English.
So the British never gave us our English. That's
No,
what
no,
I'm
no,
trying to get down to.
I don't know. I'm just saying we talk more so to people who spoke English as a second language than the actual. Because like if you went to Colombia and you hear people speaking Spanish, and you went to Spain, you kind of notice an accent
different,
similar.
yeah.
It's different,
But
like
it's
minor.
similar. Yeah.
But the accent is still kind of the same.
Yeah.
But you go to Canada and you speak English, and you go to England and you speak English, and it's different.
But even in Canada, like if you go from here versus Vancouver,
Yeah.
or in the States, if you go down to Florida or you go to New York, all of that's it's all different.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
that's for example, it's like in England they have the same thing. Manchester English is
London.
different than London English.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's the same idea, but like
the
as
accent.
as the English accent, you could identify it rather than the American English accent, right?
Yeah.
So it's like the Brooklyn accent or the Vancouver accent,
Or the Texan.
Texan. Yeah, it's all one group of accent. It's a bunch of different accents into one group. Whereas the English accent, they have the same thing, a bunch of English accents under the English accent.
It's like a dialect of accents
Yeah.
instead
Yeah.
of languages. Yeah. But
So-
Patois like Creole, no? Is that Caribbean Creole? Is that type of Creole?
Yeah, but it's based off English. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
So
but
it
it's
is English.
But I mean like
But that's no. But you know
But
how
the-
some people say, "Yo, I speak Patois like it's a language, but it's not a language. It's just dialect
Yeah,
because it's English."
I don't know.
but how?
But like
okay,
cuz Haitian Creole is French. It's based off French, but it's not French.
But if I talk to you in Patois, quote
Yeah.
unquote, I'm using English words,
how do you
Yeah.
how do you
That's
how
what
do you
It's just the
but-
accent.
But English
The way you
speakers would
pronounce
never
them.
and like the slang is different.
But if you went to
Yeah.
Jamaica and like a guy from country
no, that's
spoke
that's
so it's not the same. Yeah.
how do you write patois? How do you write it?
you write English.
Yeah, you
So it's
the
English. So
English
it's a
alphabet.
version of English.
Yeah.
Maybe it is. Maybe it comes down to writing. Maybe that's like the most important part of it.
Yeah,
all.
probably.
In Spain, in the Spanish language, are there accents?
Like in the alphabet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
So
Yeah.
so, it's I don't know. Maybe the difference isn't as great as the English and English.
I think in like for Jamaica, because like Spanish and English were both there, so we kind of have an accent because we pronounce words differently than like in English.
Yeah.
So we use the English language, but because there's no accent in it, we use other letters in the word to explain the accent that we're using.
Mm.
So instead of like when people say yard, like you would say yard or whatever, but
Yeah.
we don't have accents in the alphabet.
Yeah.
So instead of spelling it like yard, we explain it in the word say yard. So we would like AWD.
Yeah.
So explain the accent that we're using. So you say it like
in
that.
time, if
So
you're-
you write it the way you say it.
Kind of.
yeah.
essentially.
But that's
Yeah.
if you're like conversing with like a friend. Like if you're
Yeah.
texting, you do it. But like if you're in school, then you're gonna write
Yeah.
proper. You're gonna write
Because they
proper
won't
English.
understand because there's no accent actually in the English alphabet to explain
how you would
how
actually
you
say.
pronounce the word. So we have to write it.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's like the combination of th
Yeah.
or th,
Yeah.
right? Or ch
Yeah.
or sh.
Like whereas in
That
like
was
in
his intro to the ASMR.
That's what brought you here.
yeah. Like, whereas like in the English language, I mean no English, French, like when they have the A, like there's an A and then there's different accents, so you pronounce the A differently.
Mhm.
We don't have that in English.
Yeah.
So you have to like be creative.
But in English, we have the combination of two letters that make sounds.
Yeah.
So it's, I don't know. It's a weird trade-off.
That's what blew my mind this weekend. I was
What
thinking
led-
about that all day. I was like, am I even speaking English right?
What
Then
led
I
you
realized
to that?
I was watching the EPO, and I'm like, these guys don't speak English. And I'm like, how am I telling an Englishman he doesn't speak English? And then I sat down, and I was like, oh, shit. I don't speak English, probably.
Do you guys ever think that the English language is going to eventually overthrow all other languages?
I hope
Yeah.
it doesn't, because I feel stupid speaking English.
Yeah.
Nah.
Because it's like, it's weird. I was watching the Bundesliga, and there was a free kick with Sancho and Royce and Rafael Guerrero. So it's like, you have a Portuguese guy, a German guy, and an English guy. It's like, how are they? It's like they're the German league, but I doubt they're communicating in German.
That sounds like the
Um,
beginning
Probably
of a joke.
communicating in English.
Majority of the time,
Majority
people learn English, but that's not erasing their language. What's going to happen is all these other countries are going to be
Bilingual.
and then
We're just gonna be
America is just
stupid.
going to be dumb as fuck. And only know one language. That's what's
Everyone's
going
gonna be able to talk trash, except us. Everyone's gonna understand what we're saying.
Yeah, that's what's more likely to happen.
I know in the Polish language, I don't know about any other language. I can't vouch for any other language, but the Polish language is for example, the Polish word for basement is now so rarely used in the Polish language. They just say basement.
Oh,
So I was like wondering, it's like,
you mean
Maybe
like if
not-
English
not
infiltrates
like-
languages?
yeah, not
Just
immediately.
replacing words.
Yeah.
Not immediately, but like over the course of 200, 300 years, if we're still alive that long, how big of an impact will English infiltrate other languages?
I think it'll have a big impact because like when new things come out, it first comes out in English. Like anything like new technology,
Not
it's
necessarily.
always
Sometimes they release like technology in foreign countries first.
yeah. But then we translate it. But
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
iPhones, you go to like India, you're not gonna have like an Indian word for iPhone. It's just gonna be like
iPhone.
iPhone.
Yeah.
Like those
No,
big
100%.
companies like
If
Amazon.
you're top of the line,
Mm.
like say you work with Chinese businesses, 90% of the time you better know some Chinese because
Yeah.
they will fuck you over if you don't. You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah.
Right? And because I guarantee they all know English if they really wanted to use it.
Yeah.
They know it. And that's
Yeah.
why I think that we're just like America, especially America, is just going to get so like we're the best that they're just going to eventually just like,
Be the worst.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just going to
The melting pot is gonna melt.
Only
the
thing I
pot.
can think of that comes out in a foreign language first, that's universally known, it'd be anime,
Yeah,
right?
Japan is saving the world. One
Like
episode
anything,
at a time.
anything that comes from Japan, usually is later translated in English.
Yeah,
That's globally.
and we don't even like the
Globally known.
translations.
We don't.
Like with anime, like yo, fuck.
Pokemon.
Fuck
Pokemon
so.
is a Japanese term.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't.
But we
It
still
took me.
use
It took me like 7 years to figure that out.
What does it translate to?
I don't know.
I think it's Pocket
It means
Monsters.
pocket
Yeah,
monsters.
pocket monsters. That's crazy. That's,
Yeah,
That's insane. And it's like,
Makes
been
you look
playing
at
a shit
Pikachu
ton of
differently.
Pokemon.
you know what? My vote's for Japan to be the world leader, and then everyone else follows.
imagine like everyone has to be a samurai. How sick would that be? Yo,
Japan
I was
doesn't
learning.
even have
I remember.
samurais
I remember.
anymore, man.
I was reading the Bushido code. Yo, samurais are fucked,
Yeah.
bro. If you're, because you serve under like a shogun, if the shogun dies, every samurai
Has
under
to-
him has to commit suicide.
Yeah, and they do the shippoku thing.
Yeah, they
What
take the
the
short
hell?
blade and kill
Yeah,
themselves.
you know,
And if you don't, it's dishonorable, and you can never work as a samurai
yeah,
again.
in feudal, I know. Remember in Japan,
Yeah.
like I was reading some stuff in Japan, or maybe not even reading. I was probably just watching some stuff in about Japan. If two samurais fight from like different factions, and if they fight each other, they won't like fight to the death. They'll fight till one admits defeat, and he'll commit suicide in front of the other samurai. Like he'll commit seppuku, and then the other samurai will decapitate him.
Oh
Alright,
yeah,
the guy
yeah.
is already killing himself. You want to cut off his head?
No,
too?
because that's how seppuku works.
That's
It's
how it
honorable.
works.
It's an honorable death. It's like you
That's
defeated me,
crazy.
so I'm not gonna put up
Yeah,
a fight
so it's like
anymore.
if you
Why
defeat
is
him,
that a life you want?
What if I kill you by accident?
Because it'll honor your family name, and you'll
yeah.
get
So I don't know. It's something.
you'll die with your sword.
It's something. So essentially, it's like if you're in a to fight, and like for example, the other samurai disarms you and then has a sword to your neck, he'll give you like a dagger, and then you have to stab. You go on both knees, stab yourself, and then the other samurai cuts off your head.
All right, but what if you attack me, I parry it, and then you and then slice your neck open? Now you're dying, and like, oh shit, you're dead already. Now you can't kill yourself. Then
Well,
You
I
honor
think
the
it's like
killing.
it's like a non it's still a quote unquote honorable death, but it's
So you
like
just kill him fast so he doesn't suffer, because he's still a warrior. So you have to kill him.
yeah. So it's like if you disarm him and then like you have your blade to his neck, and then rather than like finishing him off while he's on the ground, you give him the chance to die an honorable death.
but so it doesn't matter if I kill you by accident.
Not by accident because you're trying to kill a guy.
I know, but like if I kill you and I don't let you kill yourself, it's okay still.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted
But
to
if
make
like
sure.
if it's like clear cut that I beat you, then we take like no, we take time.
Okay,
Hold
now
on.
we take time.
Here's the
you
dagger.
take your
I
hold that L.
polished
Hold that L, boy.
If I were ever beaten there and someone was going like to swing to get to my neck, I might just go a little,
Well, you
lean,
take the dagger,
just
you're
lean
like-
into it.
You take
I'm,
the
like, I'm not
dagger,
trying to kill
you just-
myself, bro. Nah, shit.
He's like, okay. And then you just run away on your little sailboat to China. And you're like, I don't know.
Chinese, not longer Japanese. Speaking of Chinese, though, the Chinese culture, I was watching a few TikToks. Bro, their outfits there are so insane.
Oh, I saw that too.
Oh my god, yo,
They're street fashion.
China, Japan,
crazy.
a lot of them, those Asian countries.
It's
Like-
real life anime.
It's real life anime. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's like the fact that it's no demon slaying or whatever. Bun that shit. Everything in like those quote realistic animes, like the ones that are like based in modern Japan and have like relatively realistic stories. Yeah, all that shit's real. It's like they're it's awesome. It's awesome,
That's
It's
where I would
awesome.
thrive. I wear some fucked up shit and I'd be comfortable in it.
right?
If I could, I would.
Be uncomfortable.
No, be comfortable.
Oh,
If I
Yeah.
could, I would. I'd wear some crazy shit. Trust me.
Yeah, 100%.
I feel like you've given this a lot of thought. Like a lot of thought. Like you sit down in front of your bed, it's like, oh, just say the word. And I'll do it.
Just do it, Andre.
If you're a
Start a
trailblazer, a
movement.
trendsetter, people will follow you. These times are crazy. They'll do anything. They want hope.
Can't, man. I'm too old now. I'm too much of an old man. I need to be integrated properly
A
into
lot
society.
of a lot of TikTok stars are like 16, 17. It's like, oh fuck,
Yeah,
it's
because
it's
it's,
like
for
Vine.
children.
like
bro.
that's 10 years.
Didn't
That's
TikTok
10
get
years
banned?
younger. That's,
Some places.
really?
Oh, you're saying
Yeah,
like how
they
you're
steal all
old.
your data.
Yeah.
They do
Yeah.
a bunch of illegal
Oh.
shit with your stuff. That's what.
We did that thing again.
I keep
We did that
thinking
fucking
that.
thing again.
Oh, we're
You
talking.
guys
Yeah.
didn't.
You did it too.
No, I
No.
I just made a side comment because no one listened to Matchy, and I was saying I heard you, bro.
Pat asked a
Rude.
Pat asked a direct question in response to what Matthew
No, but
said.
you interrupted him first.
No, I
before he
didn't.
said it. He's like,
No, I
yo,
didn't.
half these TikTokers are age 16. I'm like, yo,
All right, we're not
if you're old,
arguing.
And that's
and
why
then
I said
Patrick
that's
says
'cause it's for
something. You
kids.
said,
I responded. I said that's for
I know.
kids.
I just want to talk over you.
Good. Stupid.
You're stupid. Stupid.
Because they're fucked.
Oh, we're talking about TikTok. Kids, children. Yes, pedophiles.
Yeah, it's like 9.
Jeffrey
What?
Epstein. Yep.
Yo, what if Maxwell? What's her name? Ghislaine. She's like,
Ghislaine.
Who?
Ghislaine.
Ghislaine.
There's a IS.
Yes, I know. It's
I'm
Ghislaine.
pronouncing it Ghislaine.
That's not
The
it,
English
though.
language.
Yeah, I don't care.
She's not even English though. That's why
She's
it's not
she's
just
Jewish or Israeli.
Okay.
So
Jewish is a religion.
She's Israeli.
My girlfriend made that mistake. She was like, "Is your friend? He's Dominican, but he's Jewish too." But
Yeah.
she was saying Jewish as like a race.
So
I'm
he's
like,
half-half?
No, it's
I don't know.
Judaism's a religion.
Whenever I say Jewish, I just mean like people from like Israel.
Jerusalem?
But I guess that means Israeli.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
Yeah.
may not be Jewish. There's other people in Israel.
Judaism. Yeah, Judaism's a
care.
religion.
You're Jewish.
Horrible, bro. What were we talking about? I'm confused now. Now I'm confused.
Yeah, I completely
Ghislaine Maxwell funding 16-year-old TikTokers
Who's
and
that,
recruiting them.
Who is she?
Jeffrey Epstein's girlfriend.
Oh,
She gonna leak
What,
everything.
what is she recruiting for?
A sex
It's for the
trafficking.
island.
Oh,
She was the one who
you guys hear about
recruited
the
them.
Wayfair sex
I mean-
trafficking shit?
I mean,
Did.
That's
whoopee
messed up.
trafficking. Will we get demonetized for talking about this?
I don't
We
think
don't
so.
even have enough
We
to
don't
get
even have
monetized
money.
in the first
I
place.
mean, in the first, because the way cancel culture works is like 10 years down the line, you go and then they come back to this episode.
You're
I'm
right.
joking,
okay,
guys.
I'm gonna tell you this. In episode 2 of the last podcast, this is what I said. Hey, anything I say now can't hold me against it because I'm an adult and I can change my mind. So I'm just gonna refer back to this moment right here. So whatever I say, if it's wrong,
I have been
I change my mind.
I've been
Thank you.
undiagnosed as bipolar, so this might be an episode. So anything I say,
You
can't be
know,
held
now
against
that you
me.
guys are talking about
I just
cancel
don't
culture,
care what people say.
You're interrupting Matchy again, man. Yo,
Bro, you were talking and then I
Yo.
spoke and then... All right.
we gotta figure this out. We gotta figure out a routine. He talks, I talk, Johnny talks, Patrick talks in a circle. Cycle.
we roll dice like in Monopoly. Like who goes first, the highest number
Nah, we're not doing
goes
that.
first, and then that's how it works.
So you're gonna expect
So
people to
you don't
just
have
wait for
anything
me
to
to just
say?
flick a dice
Then you go
every
like
single
this. You
time?
go like this, and then the next person talks.
Oh, you
Or-
Like I pass.
Or it's like a little stick that says,
yeah, the
I
talking
wish to
stick.
talk.
Talking stick. Raise your hand first.
I was gonna
I'm
say
not
something. I
Yes.
was gonna say something, but I forgot what were we talking about?
C is your
What were we talking about?
Pedophiles,
Cancel culture. Yeah. So, if we're talking about culture, thank God we canceled shoe shit. Because there's some shit I was watching some old episodes. There was some shit I said that I was like,
I want to know what that stuff was.
I forget.
Yeah, what was it?
I forget. But I remember.
Were you
it
trying
was
trying to set him up? Should I say it again so you can get canceled in this podcast?
I was editing.
That,
It was
'cause
like,
I don't remember Matthew saying anything bad.
Not really
I
bad.
did some bad stuff. Not some like, oh my God, you're getting canceled now. But like, with the progression of how sensitive human beings are getting.
I don't know.
Was
J.K.
this about the
Rowling
adoptions?
Put a letter. No, J.K. Rowling put out a letter saying, "Hey, famous people, sign this. We're canceling cancel culture," or some shit because she got in trouble for
Oh yeah,
bashing the
was it?
LGBTQ.
Yeah.
How'd she bash
And
it?
then
though?
Daniel, then Harry Potter himself bashed her, canceled her.
I watched you try to process
think
what
she-
the letters are.
She was saying something like, "Are we gonna get canceled for repeating what she said?"
Are you?
What'd she say?
She
No, just do the quote.
she said she said
This is a quote.
she said she said something about transgenders or something about the genders only being man and woman, and then like anybody like even if you trans, like if whatever you transition from, that's who you are. So if you're like a trans woman, you're just
You're
a man.
still a man.
Yeah, that's what she
Oh,
said.
wouldn't
then-
it just be if you like? I don't like. Okay, you know what? I don't know if I want to say
Trying
anything.
so hard.
I don't know. 'Cause like, I say something and then I'm the one getting fucked.
He doesn't want to screw himself over.
Yeah. Okay. So isn't it if you're a man who turned into a woman, aren't you now a woman?
No, but what she's saying is that when you were like what you were born as is
That's
like
what you
who you
are.
are.
What you
Yeah.
truly
So
are.
why do they say I'm trans? Why not just say I am a woman?
Because they are a transgender woman.
Mhm.
I mean,
Why
some
not just call it a
some
woman?
some
Because you're
would,
not a cis female.
It depends. It depends on some. Some would say that hey, I'm just a woman now. Some would say I don't know. It's a very
Holy
it's a very broad
confusion.
spectrum with the varying beliefs along the way.
Yeah,
Like,
but
a lot
the-
of people believe different things, and not all of them. It's not like a monolithic group where
They
they're
don't have a
all-
code of
That's kind
conduct.
the same-
That's kind of silly. You go through all this trouble of saying I don't feel like a man. I want to transform into a woman.
I think that's
But I'm
what,
still gonna call myself a man. I'm gonna call myself
No,
an in
it's
between.
not a trans. You'd be a transgender woman.
So why not just call yourself a woman?
Because some will, some won't. Some
Okay, so-
understand the fact
so-
that technically
Listen.
their experience, the experience you have as a transgender woman isn't the same as the experience you have as a woman, isn't the same as the experience
this
you
is
have as a man.
comfy. Sorry. sorry. I got excited. I'm
Anyway,
full attention.
My point is, if your lived experience will be different, regardless of.
Will it though?
Yes.
Like how different? Because if you're a woman, you're a woman. If you're a man, you're a man.
Okay, but if you're a transgender woman, you can't have a period, you can't give birth, you can't have kids and stuff like that. Like these are things that are specific to a you're born
a cis female.
a cisgendered female. Yes. Yeah. Right? So like just the
I guess
lived
so.
experiences are different regardless of whatever you are. But there are others that believe that hey, if I transition then that's what I am.
Yeah. Okay,
So it
so
depends.
here's my
and then gender and sex is
here's
different
my
also.
suggestion.
What?
Sort it out, like make a rule book, sort it out, and say, hey, if I'm switching, I am that.
That's not how
I
it
don't.
is.
I don't think they're gonna
That's
take
like-
your suggestion.
I don't think they're gonna take
That's like
your
telling
patriarchal suggestions, sir.
It's like, shut your mouth, white boy.
Fucking-
You're racist. You're sexist. You're everything.
Everything wrong.
It's like, go fuck yourself. We're canceling. Don't think too
I
hard.
guarantee if us four in a room had to make up a list of what makes a straight man, we wouldn't even be able to agree. So just like it's not,
Yeah.
it's not that easy.
Isn't a straight man a guy who likes women?
I was gonna say the same thing.
I think that's the
But
only.
then-
That's the
but-
only thing you need, right?
But then some will
No.
be like,
No.
will be like, you have to be confident in your sexuality to make a gay joke. You know?
yeah.
But some people will say you're not straight if you can make a gay joke.
Yeah.
But that's an opinion. That's not like facts. Like
But
a
then the-
heterosexual male is just someone who
Is it
likes
though?
women.
Are you
Who's
sure though?
attracted to women?
Why do
Yeah.
they have to be attracted to women?
To be heterosexual,
They could be attracted to both.
that's
That's
bisexual.
bisexual.
I'm just saying.
Then there's
But then
But then
Binary.
it's not
non-binary.
Straight.
heterosexual. That's not. That's not. Don't.
But no. But if Johnny's definition of straight was a man who's attracted to a woman,
Yeah.
That's
so
straight.
bisexuals are also attracted to women. Bisexual
No, but then
men
you're
are also.
also
Yeah,
attracted-
but the,
like you're
but-
solely
Okay,
you're
okay.
solely attracted to women.
Let's start from
That's-
the beginning. What do you call someone who's attracted to both men and women?
Bisexual.
So then, how could they be heterosexual? Heterosexual.
Because they're non-binary, so they don't apply to the
I
codes.
understand, but if you call them bisexual, they're already
Labels
not
matter and
heterosexual.
don't
You can't be a
matter.
heterosexually bisexual man. You know what I'm saying?
That's like left wing attacking left back. Right wing attacking left back.
Center attacking, center back, goalkeeper.
No, my center attacking right back. That's my position. 10 FIFA carb. That's what I call
That
it.
actually makes sense because you're in the center of the right side. You're on.
Oh, it's a
your
three back.
Yeah,
It's a three back.
Center the right back and you attack more
and
than
you
you
have a
defend.
yeah,
So
that
you're
works.
saying-
Central
Attacking
attacking
right
right back.
You thought I was making it up, bro?
Oh,
my
that's a
position.
That's a
that's
legit-
oh, okay.
That's a car. Center
Carb.
attacking right back.
Carb.
No,
Right
That
attacking
means
left
you
back.
need all the energy because it's carbs.
they interrupted you. I didn't do it.
Who interrupted you?
I don't know. I'm just pointing fingers.
I had nothing to say, so I was just saying dumb shit to myself. I might cut myself out for that 1 second.
Nah, you can't. You gotta keep it in.
Everyone has to learn. We have to go through the growing pains with us as we learn and grow as human beings and people and podcasters and entertainers and all of the above.
And hope we don't get canceled for this episode.
I'm already canceled. You can't cancel me if you never watched me in the first place.
Excuse me. We have viewers. Don't disrespect the podcast.
Are you
That's-
36? We might have less.
36.
I
I
don't
was like 12.
12, yeah.
I think.
Nah, last time I saw it was like 14.
Oh shit.
We moving up.
Big jump.
That's a big number.
Oh shit.
There are 14 people who are dumb enough to listen to us for an hour.
It's 14
Yo,
people
Xavier.
now.
What?
Did I just drop a name? Should I not do that?
What did you
I have
say?
a bad habit of doing that.
It's okay. Yeah, you do.
A friend of ours, I saw him at Home Depot, and I was like, "Hey, what's up?" And he was like, "Yo, you know what's crazy? I was watching a clip of your podcast the other day. They're talking about the adoption,
Yeah.
the super soldiers, and we were like, "Oh, that's it." He's like, "Yeah, that's crazy." He's like, "Small world, bro." I'm like, "Yeah, I just met a fan. That's cool."
My little bro saw our clip on the Instagram Explore page.
Now I want to know what name you said because I didn't hear what you said, but don't say it.
Yeah. I'm
Don't-
curious.
X. I'm gonna say X.
Oh, I think I know it.
You gotta tell us after.
I'm gonna say X.
I figured.
That's
I
all I'm
think
gonna
I think
say.
you went to French
Men?
class with me.
X.
Men?
Yeah.
Wolverine.
I think I know who you're talking about.
No.
Okay, guys, why are we doing?
You guys
Oh, I
got-
thought you were saying like
guys
you
have
going
the
by
same hair.
category, like X. No. Well, you used to.
Okay, can we move on?
Yeah.
Now I don't know if I know.
It
We
doesn't
used to.
matter. We'll figure it out later.
No, like currently.
No.
So it's not like.
He went. You went to school with him. The only guy that you know.
And that starts with an X.
Yeah.
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 Outta here,
Yeah.
Ricky.
He used to.
Yeah.
When I saw him, he didn't.
Recently.
When I saw him, he didn't have it though. He had a whole fade.
What? All right. Okay.
Okay, sorry. What else are we gonna talk
What's
about
next
today?
on the docket?
You guys know him.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
You have every athlete on the planet,
Where?
I'm just saying, theoretically.
Okay.
You have every athlete on the planet. Who?
Do you select to breed?
All right, I have two questions.
I thought we were talking about
No,
eugenics.
I have two questions. You have every athlete on the planet. Question 1. For 1 year, who deserves to make the most amount of money? Just for playing the sport they play.
Like right now, or at all time.
Like, no, right now.
If
all
they
the-
were to go, Michael Jordan.
So
No, but I'm saying, no, right now. So not like
You said
Michael-
every athlete on the planet.
Retired or not?
No,
No, he's
not
talking about
retired,
right
not-
now.
Who's playing right now?
You have to listen, bro.
Like, what athlete is the best in their sport, the most influential on their sport, is the most important to their sport, and stuff like that. Like, what
I
player
hate to
as a
say it, but
league?
Messi.
I don't
You think
know.
Lionel Messi?
I don't think
I don't
Messi
think
has
it's
that
Messi.
much of a influence outside of like.
He has-
Out of-
he
outside
has
of the
20
sport.
plus goals and 20 plus assists. in
No,
a single season.
he's the best
He's the
player.
only one to do that since Henri.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if you're talking about influential,
Like-
Ronaldo's more influential than Messi is outside of the sport of
Yeah.
soccer.
So if you're giving
So
a
if
1 year contract, you're not giving like a actual contract. If my opinion, I'm taking LeBron James.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking of it, but I was thinking LeBron,
LeBron
James
was
too,
like
but I don't know.
my third.
But
Who's your
there's also
Ronaldo.
there's also Serena
I'll say-
Williams could be a thing.
Yeah.
But isn't Serena Williams retired?
Nah. She just
She
has a
retired?
baby.
I don't think
Retired.
she retired.
She
yet.
had a baby. And
Maybe
then
she is retired.
No,
Yeah,
she
but-
competed
But I mean,
while
she
was,
played like this year though,
Yeah.
didn't she?
Mm.
So I don't.
She
That's
competed.
the
She's not retired.
Okay, but Serena Williams. Okay, do you think? Now you have to think about it. For her sport, do you think she's a bigger influencer than, for example, LeBron James or Cristiano Ronaldo?
Yeah.
For basketball, yeah, probably. 'Cause
No,
I
like-
You think
she-
so?
Her and her sister might be the reason
They
why
revolutionized.
female tennis is like a
Is what it
like,
is.
Is what it
Yeah.
is.
And they like
Fair,
the whole
fair,
attire and stuff.
yeah.
Because before it was just like plain white.
But then it's also the question. Like, remember, it's not just influence; it's also ability.
she's the
Do you
best.
think?
She's been the
Her and
best
Venus?
Wasn't she?
player.
Didn't she
for
lose?
years.
No, but
Yeah,
I'm saying right
now.
now, like you,
Yeah.
Now,
you'd
but-
give her a 1 year contract right now.
She only lost to that
The
Canadian
new
girl.
one,
The
the new
Canadian
one,
girl.
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
but-
no, she lost to the other one too, didn't she? The
Yeah, but that's because she was
half-
getting off of a pregnancy. So when she gets like
if you're
back
talking,
in
if
That's
you're-
crazy.
Because you're talking about ability right now. So then, if it's, I guess LeBron James would probably be your best
Yeah.
bet then.
Right for a 1 year
I'll
contract.
I'll
Yeah.
still say Serena just because like
I don't know if
she's.
she can win still though. That's the thing.
I mean, she's gone to 2 finals.
And she lost.
She lost both, but that's like coming like she's trying to regain her. I think she was
One
she injured?
one of them she got injured though.
Yeah, and she'll come
And-
back from an injury.
Yeah, and then she rematched and then lost.
Mm.
So, and another question: who's out of any athlete in the same situation, who would you give a 10-year contract to? Like
right
someone,
now?
say, let's say you're an organization and you want to lock up said player for the next 10 years. Be like he's gonna be the best player in the world. He's gonna be
Donnarumma.
for the next 10 years.
Easy.
Like,
But
are
But
you
you're talking
saying
about
like
any athlete?
the next
guys
10
like
years?
athlete.
The next 10
Well,
years
if
to
I'm
be
giving, I'm gonna give a 10-year contract to someone young.
the next 10 years to be like to have the same influence as LeBron.
No. Like,
Or
like
just to be
you're,
the
no,
best-
You're an organization.
Oh, okay.
You're an
okay.
organization. You're any sports organization in the top 5 in professional soccer, hockey, basketball, so on. Who's a player you give a 10-year contract to? Reason I'm asking for this because Patrick Mahomes, just got the most
Oh, yeah.
luxurious sports deal of all time. He's making $500 million for the next 10 years.
That's over 10 years though.
Who is this
And-
guy?
But that's not
Quarterback.
endorsements. That's
Oh.
just what his team
Yes,
is paying.
but that
him.
is over the next 10 years, and you don't know with inflation, whatever it's gonna be, 10 years from now, that might look like chump change.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
No, but I'm not talking about 10 years. I'm talking right now. That is outrageous.
Yes, it is. But
That is
It technically is outrageous because if you were to be 1 year into it, and then they said no, I don't want to deal with you anymore. To cancel his contract, they would have to pay him out,
yeah, they would
buy out his contract, which would be
guaranteed.
$500 million at once,
Yeah,
which is kind of crazy.
And he gets bonuses every time he makes the finals, wins the AFC championships, and wins MVPs.
Probably scored
Yeah.
a certain amount of points.
This guy is. This is a contract where his team is saying, "Hey, we're giving you this. We're expecting you to be better than the greatest quarterback of all time, Tom Brady." That's
Yeah.
what this contract is pretty much saying. Like, talk about
That's
confidence.
bare
All right.
pressure.
And
I
now
don't
I'm
think
asking.
That's what that's saying.
That's exactly what. $500 million.
You could buy multiple small islands.
I just don't think that money was
You could probably buy
around
6.
while Tom Brady was on his way.
Tom
up.
Brady took a lot of pay cuts. because
He wanted to stay
that's
in
how
New
the
England.
Patriots like system works. They don't pay anyone like a lot.
Yeah. So what I'm asking you guys is like, you're a sports organization. What's the one athlete on the planet you have enough confidence to do that for?
Honestly, I don't think there is any.
The problem, I don't know enough about anything else
There's also,
outside
like,
of footy.
The fear of injury alone
yeah,
is like I
injury,
don't think there is any.
inconsistency.
I'm saying,
I
okay,
might go 5 max. 10 years is a long time. But at the same time, if Patty like continues to like
To do
go
what he's
up
done?
at his trajectory, then it'll be like
it'll be a steal.
It'll be a steal.
It'll be a
So,
steal.
I don't know. That's a tough one.
So well, I'm asking you guys this. Why? Because I was on Sportsnet.
You were on sports.
I was on Sportsnet. I sent the text message to Sportsnet, and it caused an entire conversation
Oh, for real?
on Sportsnet.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah. So what happened was they were talking about the same conversation, and they said, "Hey, listeners, please send us your text messages." Right. So I'm sitting at a red light, and I'm thinking, I'm like, who would I give a 10-year contract to? So my text was, I'll put it up on the screen. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Was I would give Kylian Mbappe a 10-year contract.
That was my next. I
A
was thinking
10-year
that.
contract for the reason of he's 20 years. He won the World Cup at 19 years old. He's incredibly athletically gifted. He scores outrageously. He's only going to get better.
Yeah.
And I signed it Matt from Brampton because I'm like, they're not going to read Matchy, so I'm going to call myself Matt.
Yeah.
Matt from Brampton. And it caused a whole debate
And you didn't
on their
shout
sport.
us out, eh?
Yeah, you should have been like, yo, shout out to Don't Think Too Hard. Don't think too hard about this one, boys. It's Mbappe all the
I
way.
made it onto
So
TV and-
so no, it was on the radio. Sportsnet
Still
radio.
though.
Sportsnet radio. So
That's
so
pretty cool.
They had like, you know how they have a segment of like 8 minutes and then it's like a 3-minute commercial. They talked about my text for two segments,
Oh, shit.
and they went deep into
Saying
it.
you should
Did
be
they
a
agree
sports
with you or
analyst.
What?
Did they agree?
One of
with
them did. One of them did. One of them agreed with me. One said there's no like, my vote is still Patrick Mahomes. There's nobody better. But then like my argument is, Patrick Mahomes, it's okay on paper. Yeah, he's the greatest young quarterback to ever like probably gonna play the game. The guy plays football though.
Yeah, that's only in one country.
No, not even that. The guy plays football. It's the most physically dangerous
Yeah,
sport
but
on the face
he's,
of the
he's a
planet.
quarterback. Quarterbacks typically have
But the
longevity, especially if they're not runners.
Yeah, and they're protected.
If they're not running the ball
They're
a lot, then
protect-
they have,
but the risk of serious injury is a lot higher.
Yeah, it's like the other team,
Than
their
footy.
objective is to take you down.
Yeah, they want to crush you.
Yeah.
And if you're the most expensive quarterback, I
They're
want
gonna
to
crush
crush
you
you even
double.
more. Just to say, I crushed
Of
the
five-
most expensive
yeah.
piece of property in the NFL.
Yeah. So
You know what Amta would be? I would break.
So I said Kylian Mbappe, World Cup winner. He competes. He's scoring at will in the Champions League.
Yeah.
He's the most informed player. Well, I know given the French league, but if he earns himself a move anywhere else in the world and continues to perform at 75% of what he's doing in the French league, he's without a doubt the best candidate for a 10-year contract.
You think he's gonna go to Madrid?
Yeah.
You guys hear that rumor about Messi going to Juve?
That'd be
I heard he
awesome.
wants.
that
He
would
might
be
leave.
literally the best.
Stupid.
I will literally.
That would
not
be
watch
stupid.
I will watch all of them.
You know what that's
after
like?
after
I will
all the
literally
years of
become
debate
a
and
news
Ronaldo
blogger.
and Messi on the same team
know what that's
to
like?
retire.
That's like Madara and Hashirama teaming up together,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
That's stupid.
Why
That's
even
so
compete?
stupid.
Why
No,
even
no,
compete
That's
against?
Naruto and Sasuke teaming up because they're better. That's out of the if Messi hits Juve up, I am not missing a minute of Juve
Yo,
football.
DAZN is
the whole
taking
season.
all my money. I'm watching all Serie A games.
Yo, the zone's not that expensive.
It's not. It's like
I'll buy
It's
2
$150
accounts
for the
just to
year.
make
Yeah.
sure I.
Well, I already get it for free, but
Okay.
You get it for free?
not the zone, like the Italian league.
Oh,
I paid for it.
I pay for the zone.
I pay for the zone.
The
Yo,
equally.
let me on that.
Are
No,
you?
fuck you. You get the
crazy?
Italian league for free.
Yo,
No, I wanna
yeah.
watch other
Watch the
leagues.
Italian league.
Yeah. Piss off,
Wait,
man.
can you watch like UFC and shit on that?
Yeah.
UFC boxing.
Well, some like the bigger cards, they're pay per view, so the zone doesn't purchase
Yeah.
them.
Did you guys
It's
watch
mostly
UFC last
boxing.
night?
No,
There was some good.
you guys still
fights.
didn't answer my question. Who would you give a 10-year
I
contract?
told
I
you.
agree
I
with you.
honestly don't think there is an athlete
If you
I
had
could
to
give
think
him.
of one.
I don't.
If you had to take the risk, be a gambler. Risk your money.
Can't.
It's not even your money. You're just thinking about
It
it.
is my money though. Like hypothetically, it's my money and it'll still hurt.
You're just a cheap
If
bitch.
I
Right,
can
if
think-
if you had to take a risk, who would
Yo,
you choose?
if I say the Mbappe and he gets injured the next year, what if that's an ACL tear? That means for the
Why
next
you
10
going so
years,
specific?
he's gonna be in and out because
Players
they're
come back from ACL
yeah,
tear.
but he will
Zlatan
be
did.
in and out. There's been no player who's had a serious ACL
Yo.
tear and then just never hurt their knee ever.
Look
I'll give
Marco
Zlatan. I'll give Zlatan a 10-year contract.
right
He's
now,
gonna play.
The guy's 30.
He's gonna no. He's gonna
gonna
play
die
for
in 10
no.
years.
He's gonna play forever. Have you seen this guy? He's gonna play forever. This guy went to every league and is dominated. He's gonna play forever. I guarantee you. At
You hear
48,
what he said after the Juve game?
What?
He's like, Juve's lucky I wasn't at Milan at the start of the season.
oh yeah, they are lucky. He would have tore mesh. I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
I honestly think he's right. If he was at Milan at the start of the
So he
season,
can get it
we'd
in
be at
swing?
least top 2.
Yeah, just based off experience alone, we would have ate food.
He's
Zlatan is gonna play when he's
Yeah,
48.
I could say the same thing about Dortmund, but like ultimately, if we had Haaland at the start of the year, I don't think it would have made a difference. We would have came in second, maybe a little bit closer than
yeah, 'cause
7
you guys
points.
always choke and lose to Bayern.
Wow.
We beat them once this
Like you're just going for the low blows, man.
year. Yeah, we beat them once
That's
this
the-
year though, so
There's
it's not even a low blow.
There's no even debate. Okay, Bayern wins and then the rest of them shuffle.
Yo,
Yeah,
Bayern is
Because-
gonna be on one next season with Sane,
Sane up there.
Gnabry,
Lewandowski.
Fonzie, and a thing. What's the name? Coman
Yeah.
on the wing.
Well, Alfonso plays on left back. So.
Yeah, but you have
Yeah, the
you
guy's-
have Davies.
The guy doesn't even defend.
You have Davies and Sane on one wing. That's stupid.
Imagine a 1-2, and then you defend.
It's just pace. You just
the
like
one right back.
Yo,
The one right back
Just
looking.
play a long through ball. That's it.
It doesn't matter. Let them both run to it.
yeah, that's scary. Like
You're gonna have
imagine
you're gonna have fucking races on the pitch.
the worst thing is like to be ahead against Bayern, and then they just put on Davies and Sane,
Sane,
and you're just
switch,
like
switch to a 2-4-5.
they just overload the
2-4-4.
left side, and you're like, oh okay,
Just
we
give them
lost.
the ball and run.
Oh my god.
No, Bayern's on a level. I think Bayern's winning the treble this year. I think Bayern's taking the Champions League.
Who do you think's going to be in the finals?
It's gonna
Bayern
be
and-
Man City
Bayern
and Bayern.
PSG.
Bayern,
PSG.
PSG's not beating Atalanta.
I want Atalanta to win, but PSG I think
Who's
is
Man
just
City playing?
Madrid.
Oh, never mind. Man City not going. Madrid's been on one too.
It's gonna be Bayern PSG, similar to PSG. If PSG get through Atlanta, I don't think anyone on Red Bull Leipzig and Atletico isn't gonna take PSG, and then Bayern is gonna wipe the fucking floor with them in the final.
Every time PSG shows that they could possibly do something, they fucking choke.
They don't.
Yeah.
Every single time. So I don't know.
We'll see.
It's like Man City. They
I-
win all the league stuff, but then internationally they just do.
Oh, they got
Hooey.
fucking clapped this season. They
Who?
got clapped. Man City. This
Well, they
year.
clapped
Oh, yeah.
Liverpool like 2 weeks ago.
That was after they
Well,
won
they
the
didn't
fucking
even.
Yeah,
They
championship.
didn't care.
It didn't even matter at that point.
Just saying,
Yeah.
clapped them. I was looking at that score, and I was like, Liverpool. Like when I saw the score, I'm like, oh, Liverpool probably didn't field their full team. No, they fielded their whole
You know what I
team.
think it is?
Yo, they
They've
were
been
fucking
going on
hungover,
high
bro.
octane since last year,
Yeah.
because they're the first Premier League team to finish with like 90 plus points and not win the league. So they've been going like hard for two seasons straight.
Yeah.
You know, they
Yeah.
won Champions League, they won the league. I'll be like, okay, I'm tired. We're
They're
just
probably
kind
But
of
honestly,
from
I think this
quarantine.
is like Liverpool's like dominance is
Yeah.
like gonna die out.
You think? I don't think
Like,
so.
real fast.
I think it's the Klopp effect. I don't think it's
Yeah,
dying
Klopp.
out.
Well, as long as Klopp is there,
I don't
he'll
think so.
make
No,
sure that
I
team
don't know.
runs, bro.
I don't. Oh, to be fair, Klopp's Dortmund team collapsed as well.
But
They had a title chasing season
Mm.
where they didn't lose it, like it was just Bayern beat them, like we lost by goal difference, and Bayern's
I don't know,
pumped
man.
were-
Premier
and then the
League is-
season after Dortmund finished in like 7th, and then
I think that's
I don't know.
because Bayern is like they milk the league.
I
Like
they
every
do,
German
they do
player
that.
wants to play for Bayern.
They
so
do that.
that's,
At
that's
some
how it
point
is,
you're gonna
though.
lose.
I don't know.
I don't
It's
know.
kinda-
The Premier League isn't conducive to like one team dominance for
Yeah.
over a long period of
So,
time.
I
Like, it doesn't happen. So-
Klopp is gonna you're gonna get more players to the Premier League because players want to play in the Prem, whereas like if you go to Bundesliga, you only want to play for Bayern.
Bayern.
So like he'll get better quality players for Liverpool than he would have gotten for Dortmund.
Mhm. No, 100%.
Yeah.
Well, to me, that Dortmund team was pretty bad though. That Dortmund team where they slumped to 7th place after a
Yeah.
2nd place finish. That was a bad team. So I don't know.
It's just harder for
We
other
all
German
know
teams
we're coming
to
back
attract
with Arsenal
players.
winning the fucking
That's the same.
championship.
Get out of here, bro.
next
That's
year,
that's
bro.
when the world ends.
The world's already at the
Like officially, like they're both to clinch, and then it's like nah. World War Three, for sure. I
That's what
wouldn't
they said
allow
about,
it.
that's what happened in Liverpool in the coronavirus. They were about to win, and it's like coronavirus.
They like no Arsenal. They'll be able to clinch it, and it's like everyone on this team has been drafted into the war. So you guys literally can't play. You forfeit every match, and then they lose. They finish 6th.
What was the final score for Arsenal?
What?
Arsenal
Last game?
Tottenham.
I'm gonna
Oh,
Google
I
it.
don't even know. I don't watch, bro. I can't watch anymore.
Yo, Spurs are in
All of
shambles,
them-
eh?
You just gave up.
Everyone like nothing.
5-0. I'm joking.
Tottenham 2-1.
Nothing means anything anymore, so it doesn't even matter to me.
Toby Alderweireld.
I have a question for you, Andre. Do you are for or against the Guendouzi sale?
I don't give a shit about Guendouzi. to be
I
honest
get
with
him confused with David Luiz so much. I'm like, why is he playing center mid and he's playing so well? He has technique now. And I'm like, oh no, never mind.
Different guy.
Well, didn't Luis play like CDM at Chelsea for a little bit?
you. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Because Marino knew he couldn't, or whoever was there knew he couldn't be
Couldn't
trusted
defend,
in
yeah.
center back.
I think the next best team in the Prem is going to be Chelsea.
Why?
You guys are
they're-
getting Sancho and Timo Werner.
no Havertz and Timo Werner. Sancho might go to Man U.
Oh, what am I saying? That guy.
Hakim
That guy.
Ziyech.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
from
Right.
Ajax.
Yeah, no, I think Chelsea's the next up and comer. I think the way Frank Lampard's coached that team with nothing but kids is pretty outstanding.
Yeah.
And yeah,
He was cheesed after the Burnley game, though. He was like, after the game, he was like, I learned something today. I'm like, whoa, what did you learn? You only lost. Like, what do you mean you learned? And I felt like he went back in the change room, and he's like, you and you and you will never start again for this squad. You 23s until you age out. Get a job.
yeah, no, I think Chelsea's the best. They're gonna be the next up and comer for the Prem.
I think they'll win the league next year.
I'm gonna stay
maybe not win the
silent.
league, but they'll push the title contenders for
I'm
sure.
gonna stay silent, so when those who stay silent in defeat are the loudest during victory. Never forget that.
I don't know.
Arsenal fans have been
Arsenal's
quiet for
gonna-
years.
It's gonna take a while for
Yeah,
them to
no.
work. Yeah.
I'm gonna just
No,
let y'all
yo,
know.
Arsenal fans have been loud at the start of every year. This is our year, guys. This is our year.
Yeah, that's
never
been
heard
Liverpool
that.
fans too.
Yeah,
No,
but
no.
Liverpool was like bad shit. Like they were bad.
Liverpool did it for like 30 years.
Like Arsenal at least starts off strong.
No, I honestly haven't heard Arsenal even consider victory in the last like 6 years. Because we know, but that's okay. Don't worry, I'll stay silent.
You know
Don't
what
worry.
it is? It's worse for you guys
okay.
because you guys no what your team does is they build up in the season. It's like, oh, this might be the year. So you're quiet in the start, and then you see them playing like it's looking consistent,
good, it's
and then they just drop,
Yeah.
and you're like, what is going on?
They
Then you
just
get
give
even
up.
mad. You get even angrier. Then next season you stay quiet for longer, and then they build up for longer, and then as soon as you speak, then they crash.
You just gotta be quiet for the
And
whole
then this,
season.
and then this year,
That's what I'm saying.
this year they have a low expectations. You guys fired your coach. It's like, okay, fuck, we got this. Like regroup. We can make Champions League. We make Champions League. And then Xhaka's just like, fuck this club. Walks off the pitch.
No, Xhaka's back and he's playing well.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
He's
Yeah.
playing
Has
well
Lucas
now.
Torreira been playing?
No, he's been injured. I don't know if he played today. I don't know.
That's
Man,
the one
I,
signing I wish Milan made.
I am telling all of y'all right now, don't ask me what's going on. I don't know. I look at the scores at the end of the game and I go, okay. And then I just move on with life. None of it means anything at this point. So it's
Next
fine.
season, he's gonna come with a new favorite team.
No.
No, he won't do that.
No.
He's just gonna be. He's just. I don't watch football anymore. It's sad. It's just sadness. I just watch everyone prosper and me just.
All right. But
just
at
break
least
my
our
heart.
drop off wasn't as hard as yours, okay? So
Whoa.
We had 8 players retire.
We literally had like at least 8 players retire in 2 seasons.
okay,
Yeah.
we've had literally
I don't
90%
care about
of
what
a
you went
starting
through.
lineup injured for more than 6 months. For
Blame
3
your
different
physiotherapist for that. Don't blame. Don't blame me. Don't come me with that.
seasons. Blame your
Yes.
physiotherapist for all of
We
them
had
having
old
to retire
players.
at the same time.
They were like 30. They're like
The-
36, bro.
I think the oldest guy that retired was like 39.
Ambrosini.
Okay, so then blame your team. Why would you
Yeah.
not
No,
prepare
it's our
for?
board of
Who am I
directors.
blaming? Am I blaming you?
I don't know. He's telling me to blame
The
your
doctors
physio.
told us they were immortal, so I just assumed they'll be playing till the end of time. Am I wrong for that?
Therapists
Yes, I
have
need
been
for
like
that.
we're supposed to be like one of the best. That's how they made the players last so long.
Okay, but then
And
your
then-
fucking
and then-
front
and
office
then
should
they
have been
all
like, hey,
retired.
maybe we need someone that's below the age
Well-
of 30, somewhere
Well, clearly
between
they
now and
didn't-
5 years from
they
now.
didn't think that far ahead. They thought these guys were gonna play forever.
Do you think like Seedorf could probably like right now put on a Milan jersey and he'll be fitter than half the team? or half the league.
I think he would still be one of the best center mids in the world.
Yeah, like he's retarded. I don't like no. Like, am I tripping? Like, cause this guy's an actual tank.
Yeah.
He's a bold.
He's literally.
He's a pinball. He's literally a
He's
black
literally a pit
pinball.
bull. He's a human pit bull.
I know Sadorf is nasty. But
Bring
you're
him
saying-
back.
You're telling him to play right now, and he's the best, one of the best. center
He would
mids in
dominate the
world.
I
league.
guarantee you, he would be one of the best
Bro.
players in the world.
I don't think he lasts a half.
Bro, if Matuidi can dominate with his scrawny self, Sato for the body. Sato for the body players, bro. Don't even.
Imagine trying to
Disrespect.
body Cedar.
You
My-
body yourself, bro. You
You'll
break.
bounce off of him.
Our team's biggest problem is that we can't keep our players. So
We can't
touch it.
attract players because no one wants to come here. We don't play in Europe. We just play in Italy all year round.
You know, we tried to sign Munier in January, and Munier's like, "Nah, I don't want to go to Dortmund." And then now we signed Munier.
Yeah, and
You know-
Kimi went to Inter.
Yeah,
You know
that's a you guys watch out for Nkimi, bro. He's
We
insane.
we have to watch out for Inter.
You
Yeah,
They're-
Inter's gonna be
they're
a crazy
on one.
team. Inter's gonna be
bro. With Lukaku's fit now.
Patrick. Your bias is showing.
No.
Bro.
Have you seen their last like 4 games?
No,
All right.
but I'm saying next season is gonna be stupid.
Nah.
That Martinez guy,
That
he's
Lautaro-
so gross.
He's
Holy.
been playing like doo-doo.
Okay, but like allow him. It's been quarantine, bro. He misses his family. He's been stuck at home. He can't play
What are
footy.
y'all gonna do when fucking cancel culture comes for your owner, and now he's in jail, and then you lose all your money
Well,
and your team?
What are you talking about?
With Sub Blatter.
You're coming for
Wait,
you.
what happened?
What happened?
Blatter, when we had Sub Blatter as the owner, and he was like the prime minister, and he had like
Are you talking about
sex
Berlusconi?
scandals. Oh,
Sepp Blatter was the owner, president of FIFA.
That sounds like wait.
FIFA owner. Hey, Milan.
Berlusconi. Yeah, he had like some sex scandal with like an underage girl.
Did he quit?
I think he just stepped down as prime minister or something.
I heard that, like, you know how, remember when like Pato used to be like injury plagued?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's true, but apparently I remember reading somewhere that he actually like had like a cocaine addiction, and like he partied so much that he destroyed his body, and so they had to make up a thing where like his, because I remember the explanation for why he got injured so much, and it never made sense. They were saying like his body, his skeletal frame was growing faster than his muscles, so when he would constantly be overstretching them,
Yeah.
which is why he gets injured so much.
Yeah, but after Pato left Milan, he blamed Milan's like medical team for
For
all
overplaying.
for all his injuries.
Did he get injured after the fact?
Well,
No.
he left Milan. I stopped
He went
paying
he
attention.
he went
I
to
don't know what
Corinthians,
I
and
don't
then he
know what
went
he's
to China.
Where did he come from?
Brazil.
He came from
No,
Brazil.
I know he came from Brazil.
No, I
He
mean
came from
I think
Sao Paulo.
Sao Paulo.
Sao
Sao
Paulo.
Brazil.
He was nasty. He would have been so sick, bro. If he was like injury clean, him and El Shaarawy would have tore up.
El Shaarawy would have been awesome.
Sharawi.
That guy was a FIFA legend.
Yeah.
You know how much money I made on that guy in FIFA? No, I have another. No, sorry, I'm diverting the conversation, but
Take a left.
Take a
I'm
Veer.
making two
Make a
lefts.
U-turn.
I'm making the U-turn. Yeah.
U-turn.
Actually, no. The U-turn is gonna go back to old conversations. No, I'm
Make
making
a
a left and a right.
ingress, not a
Completely,
digress.
off topic. No. Disneyland's open again.
No, it's not. Disney World.
Disney World. What's the difference?
Disneyland.
What's the difference?
They're different parks.
Anyways,
they're
they're
in
both in
different
Florida.
states.
Both no,
I just know
one's
I
in
don't
Florida.
have money to go.
I know Orlando
Disneyland's not in
Studios.
Florida. Disney World's in Florida. Disneyland's not.
So which one's open?
Isn't Disneyland
Disney
in
World's
California?
opening. What?
Isn't Disneyland in like
I think so. I
California?
think it's in California.
Why do they have so much
Disney's?
lands?
No,
And
one's a
worlds.
world. The
Whatever,
other's a
man.
land.
Why do they have so much
and there's
property?
So you're
Universal,
wrong.
And then there's Universal Parks.
That's Universal.
Orlando Universal Studios, right? That's what it is.
Yeah,
Universal
that's
Studios.
not
Orlando.
Disney
Anyway,
though. That's
one
Universal.
one of them is open, and all I'm
I
saying
know
is
that.
America. Dude, America makes my head hurt, man.
Why?
They're opening parks and like they haven't even sorted their COVID
Yeah,
situation.
maybe they're trying to do that whole herd
They want a
immunity
second
thing.
outbreak.
Maybe they're
It's not
just
a
doing that whole
conspiracy.
herd immunity thing where they just get
Population control.
everyone,
Yeah.
everyone's
Everyone's
sick,
Not
and then
enough people
eventually
die.
they'll
They
all
want-
just be.
2 billion. Sorry, Patrick got my attention with this population control thing. You should blame him, not me, for talking so long and still talking.
I was continuing.
So
on
what
this
was the population issue?
Oh, they want to get it down to 2 billion. So
Out of 7?
yeah,
Good. Yo, somebody's got to do it.
nah. We like.
That's
do you
a
know,
lot of people, man.
You know you can fit.
Yo, start sink all the cruise ships that are out on the water. Sink them,
Bro,
right
you know
now.
you
Are
can
you
fit.
okay with it being you?
Sure.
You could fit the world population in Texas.
No, you can't.
Like
Yeah, you
back
can.
to back, like a sardine?
No, you with 1,000 square foot
No,
between
yeah.
each person. I think 1,000 in Alaska. It's like 3,000 square feet. You can fit the whole world in Alaska.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Then where'd you say? You just said Texas.
I said Texas, but like Texas is 1,000 square feet, and then Alaska is like 2,000 or 3,000 square feet.
How much is 1,000 square feet?
Probably
It's
like
pretty
this
big. It's
room.
like this basement. Yeah.
Yeah, imagine, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And the amount of waste that America alone produces, like $2 billion worth of waste. If you just took, because I remember I used to work at Longo's, and every day in the bakery, they'll bake like fresh bread and whatever.
And just toss
Every
the whole
day,
thing.
toss whole cartons
yeah,
full of
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
All you have to do is take that day old bread, give it to the shelter, and you don't waste any food.
Yeah, but apparently they're not allowed.
I know
Because like if someone gets sick off of it, then they're in shit.
but all you have to do is sign it, get a like disclosure
Get them to sign
agreements,
some shit.
and just say, hey, whatever happens to you.
Same thing like
Yeah.
friggin' hospitals. They have to like throw like wheelchairs and walkers and
Yeah.
shit because
There's
they
so
can't
much
give
waste.
them away.
That's
It's
crazy.
stupid. But
So we have like resources to feed everybody. We just are
We just-
super
Think about it.
super first
There-
world.
yeah, but there's a lot of places that are like uninhabitable.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
But you can still grow. You can
75%
still
of the
grow
whole-
food for everybody. It's not.
5% of the world is water.
Yeah,
I can live in water, bro.
we can
Yeah.
make we bro. We
Grow
can
some
make
hills.
islands. We just
course,
make
bro.
bare islands, and then just
Human
move
made
everybody in the tropics.
Exactly.
Done.
Done.
Yo, imagine living in the tropics.
You know
like,
how many
yo,
uninhabited islands there are that I can just go buy one?
Yeah.
They're just all.
Or you
out
can
there,
make
just-
one.
That's like UFC. They
Yeah,
can't
they
do
just
fights
found-
in the States, so they
just
bought
found
an
an
island in Abu Dhabi, and
Yeah.
they're just doing all the fights there.
That's so sick.
Yeah. Yo,
How would you get there?
plane.
Boat, train,
Helicopter.
submersible trains
No, there's
along
like
the
a road
ocean
leading
floor.
up to the island. It's not like far off. The,
Yeah, but that's Abu Dhabi. I'm talking about some random ass city, island, not city.
in the
island.
Pacific.
boat swim.
Row your boat gently down
Whale.
the stream.
I'd become a pirate. Fuck that.
Whale. Ride a whale.
Right away. What is it, Pokemon? You surf.
You gotta ride a dolphin.
I was
They
gonna
they
say,
know how to talk to you. They'll guide you.
dolphins are friendly.
Okay,
Dolphins.
I think
When they want
we're
it.
running out of
I
ideas.
think
We're running out. We're
Wait,
running out of ideas.
wait,
That's it. What?
wait.
What?
Let me think.
Think about what?
Oh, another topic. Wait, I got one. Yeah, have you heard like how intelligent killer whales are? Have you ever wondered why there's no orca attacks?
They play with their food.
No, but like humans like swim with orcas,
Yeah.
but there's shark attacks. I have never heard of someone getting eaten by an orca, and an
I
orca
swear
has
someone
more.
got eaten by an orca like SeaWorld or some shit.
No, they got attacked because they were bad people and they abuse. SeaWorld abuses animals.
Have you ever
and-
seen
I think they've canceled SeaWorld.
and
They're still
Marineland?
open,
Still
so they
open.
didn't do
No,
enough.
they canceled it because they're not allowed. They're not allowing
to
the
buy
whales
any
to breed.
They're not allowed to buy any new dogs.
And they shut down their breeding program. So the
So
whales that are
they
there,
so
they just die.
eventually they will
They'll
have to
eventually
shut down
when,
when
all their
everything's
animals
done.
Same with Marineland. So
Oh.
we're gonna go. We're gonna enjoy ourselves, and then we're gonna walk up to the owner and be like, "You're gonna close.
The
soon.
only real
have fun."
How long do whales live for?
40 years,
Long ass time,
Not
bro.
long in captivity.
20
Yeah,
years in captivity.
You know, sharks. They'll never they'll bite you, and they hate the way you taste, so they'll let you go.
Yeah, I saw that in the
They'll
Discovery
never
Channel.
they'll never eat you.
They
sharks
put
will
fish
never-
blood in a shark tank with humans in it,
They'll just bite
and
off your whole limb.
the
bro.
sharks went around the fish blood, but they put human blood, and the sharks didn't even flinch.
Yeah.
So Sharks like Jaws,
So
which
that whole shit
traumatized
about
me.
them being attracted to blood is a
human
lie?
blood is a fact.
lie?
Yeah.
They just bite you because
But
they
if,
don't like
if,
you.
if you submerge yourself in a bunch of chum,
Then that's
Then you'll
different.
die.
Yeah.
and then
But like I
Or
wish
if they're
they knew
starving to
that
death.
before they fucking taste. They didn't have to taste like
I want to go into like a shark cage.
and then get the shark to attack you.
Yeah.
I watched a
Just,
movie
like,
and the
come-
shark cage
let it
broke.
Come out the cage.
Huh?
What?
The
What?
shark cage broke. What if
wasn't
that
that the movie
happens?
in the Megalodon?
Then I'm screwed.
As long as you know, it's in probably in a bunch of movies with the shark cage bridge. Yeah, why don't they know that already? Shouldn't their like mom say, "Hey, don't eat the humans; they don't taste good" or some shit? Like, why do they have to try
I think
it
it's
first?
I think it's like a territorial thing. Like, you know, when a dog, like you play with a dog's toy, and it's like, nah, I don't know you, and it just clamps on a little bit. Just say, yo, back away. I think that's what sharks do, because they call sharks like the dogs of the ocean.
So they just no. That's stupid.
That's their way of
You ever
communication.
seen a
It's
whale
like, I'm gonna
shit?
No.
It looks like a fucking explosion.
Have you seen rhinos shit?
No.
Have you seen
They
elephant
push
doo-doo?
up- They push their asshole up against like a wall.
Yeah.
They shit, and then their tail goes side to side, so it just
So
floats
much to
everywhere.
wait for her.
It just goes all over the place.
Is that only in the zoo or like in?
That's
The only place I see it.
I think that's they just want to traumatize children. You want to see me do
Elephant
something
shit.
cool?
What do elephant shits do?
They're just spherical. I went to African lion safari, and it was just a ball of doo-doo. I'm like, how do you make something so perfect, but yet so disgusting? I'm like, bro, what? I remember I was so confused. I'm like, who left all these balls in the parking lot? And then I'm looking, I see an elephant walking. I'm like, that's elephant doo-doo. Oh my goodness.
Was it actually round like ice cream cone? Ice cream?
It was
scoops?
rounder than an ice cream cube. It was like a little dodgeball. You know how crazy that is? How much fiber do you have to eat
They shit
so
as
your
they're
doo-doo
walking.
can like...
I know.
Stick like
I know
that.
squirrels. The way they poop is their poop wraps around whatever branch they're pooping on.
What?
That's a talent.
They make
That's so weird.
They make like a kebab on the branch.
It's
bro.
like a,
Shit.
it's like Spider-Man, but
Better be
reverse.
careful next time you're just like fucking touching branches and shit.
Oh,
do you
trust
have,
me.
Do you have that thing where whenever you walk by a branch that's just like low enough, you just want to fucking smack
Yeah.
the shit out of it?
You have underlying homicidal tendencies.
You
You
never
don't have
walk
that?
by a low-hanging branch and just
I
smack
respect
it and-
nature, so I duck like a civilized person.
I think that's it, man. You're talking about animal shit. I think that means
We're thinking a little too hard right now.
We can keep going. We can keep going.
sure you
Record
Look how-
back to
It
back.
says
Like a
don't
five-
think too hard.
I'm not thinking too hard. This is off the top.
can. Off the
We
dome.
can have a 5-hour discussion
on what?
You gotta do your ASMR.
You know what we
to
should
end
do?
it.
about
You know how we?
ferrets.
Oh my god! Guys, I think I figured it out.
What?
Boys, I think I know how we get all the viewers.
How?
Everyone loves charity streams. We load up on Twitch, and we talk for 10 hours
Just about anything.
and donate all the money to like cancer research or some shit.
Or
I don't know
say
if I
we're
can
going
tolerate
to
you guys
and
for
then
10
don't.
hours.
What?
I don't know if I can tolerate you.
All right,
guys
the
for
three
10
of us.
hours.
Well, three of us will do it. For
Well, no, like,
and then you
can
can go
fuck
home.
But yeah, would that be a good idea? Cancer research or any blank charity
No,
stream.
we say blank charity stream, and when people ask what we're donating to, we don't think too hard. The money's going to us. It's a charity for I'm endangered
This guy
because of
flipped
this
the whole
virus.
shit, man.
Okay,
So-
can we actually talk about this though? Because I think that's a great idea for building a brand. Anyways, we should be talking about building a brand.
after.
Yo,
Yeah.
I had a very good idea of something I wanted to say, but I forgot what it is. So
What
you know
was
what
it
that
about?
means?
Is it guess?
I'm,
is
I'm
guess
thinking
who?
too hard. That means we're over. It's done.
No,
We're done.
When you
No.
start thinking too hard,
We're done.
that's it.
We are
Finished.
finished.
you have to think a lot for that. So I don't think we're finished.
Good day. Goodbye. So
actually
long.
afternoon.
Wait.
Follow us on all the
There you go.
socials at Instagram at
Don't think too hard.
Too Hard Podcast
But with the
Um,
two.
With the number 2.
with the number 2.
This
What was it?
podcast
If you're
is
listening,
brought to you by
watch us on the YouTube.
Bluetooth.
If you're this fucking guy. And then if you're watching us on YouTube, you can listen to us on all the fun things. On all the DSPs, digital streaming platforms, wherever you get podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iTunes, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, I think, iHeartRadio, whatever the
Everything.
fuck, all of them.
Sirius XM.
I don't
I don't think we're there yet.
know if we are there. I should check.
Well, if we have to be there in the mind before we get there, literally. So we
Sure.
gotta Sirius
Alright.
XM,
You know,
Apple TV.
say a sponsorship too.
This podcast is brought to you by Viagra, Cialis, and Blue Chew. Ask your doctor if it's right for you. Do not take Blue Chew.
We're done.
Later.